Are you like me and have always wanted to know how you can book cheaper flights and save more money on your flights? My name is Andrew Lindsay and I show travelers how to travel better, live healthier, and improve their lifestyle. And this week I'm wanting to talk about the best ways that you can save money on your flights. Now, if you enjoy the content in this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I put out a video like this every week to help travelers, and hit that notifications bell so that way you never miss a video. Now, let's jump right into the first way to save on your flights. The first tip I have for you is book your flights on certain days or certain times of the day. Since most people would rather not fly super early morning or super late at night, you can tend to find cheaper flights at these times because the demand is so much less. The prices will be brought down at these times to encourage more people to book flights. And the same concept applies to days of the week. Most people would rather fly on Friday, Saturday, or Monday, so if you pick a different day besides those 3 days, then you may find a cheaper flight throughout the week. Tip number 2 is book with a budget airline. Booking with a budget airline like Frontier or Spirit can save you a lot of money. However, I just want to be clear, this is not always the case. The reason for this is because budget airlines tend to charge you for literally everything, such as food, drinks, in-house entertainment, checked bags, and more. Checking in with an agent instead of checking in online can even cost you extra. Be sure to do your due diligence and be sure to read the fine print on your ticket to make sure that you are actually getting a good deal. Now, if you are taking a short flight and you're only bringing on a carry-on bag, then this could potentially save you money, but just be careful and make sure that what you're getting is worth the money that you are spending. Tip number 3 is use a VPN to book your flight. So let me explain this a little bit because it's kind of techy. A VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and the theory behind this is let's say you book a flight from New York to London and it's $2,000. The theory is that if you were to book that same flight from a different location, that you might actually get a different price. And a VPN allows you to disguise your IP address and say that you are somewhere else. So let's say, for example, if you're booking that flight from New York to London, I can only assume that you're probably in New York. So your computer is probably, your IP address says that you're in New York. Well, you can use a VPN to say that you're actually somewhere else in the world, such as another country like India or in Europe or another state or whatever. You can say that you're somewhere else, and you can look up that flight with that VPN disguising your IP address and see if you can get a different price. Now, I know this may sound like, that might not work, but there's actually plenty of examples here on YouTube that prove that this in fact does work for some people, and you can save sometimes a few dollars or even hundreds of dollars using this trick. And pretty much what you would do is you would get a VPN, which is pretty cheap. I mean, you can do this for literally probably less than $100 for the entire year. And all you'd have to do is you would look up your flight, get your price, and then the platform is going to put a cookie on your browser that basically tells the website that you've been there before. All you'd have to do is clear your cookies, change your location with the VPN, and then look up the flight again. This can be a repetitive process, but if you do it enough, you may actually find a better deal on your flights. And if you want a little bit more detail on how this works, you can go look this up on YouTube. There's plenty of people who share with you exactly step-by-step how to do it. But using a VPN to book your flights can potentially save you money on your flights. Now, real quick, I wanted to interrupt this video to mention my free resource, my 10 dream destinations to travel to on a budget. I created this free resource so that way you would have access to 10 beautiful dream destinations, as well as all the resources that you need to book and plan your trip all in one place, so that way you can save time, save money, and start making memories ASAP, all at your fingertips. And if you'd like to pick this up, you can do so by clicking the link in the description. Now, let's move on to the next tip. Number 4 is use Top Cashback to get cash back on your flights. So this isn't exactly a way to save money on your flight so much as it is a way to get cash back on your flights when you book one. Now, I just recently discovered this website from somebody else. I just heard about it and it looks quite promising. I wanted to mention it in this video because that person was saying that they had great experiences with this website and actually getting cash back on their flights, which was really cool. And I'm gonna try it out the next time that I book a flight. But this website, when I did my research and I kind of looked at the website, they do actually have a lot of the most popular, booking engines like booking.com, for example, where you can actually book and get cash back. So, I mean, if you have the opportunity to get cash back on your spending, I mean, why not? Go check out Top Cashback to get cash back on your flights and other travel expenses. My next next tip for you is alternative routes. So instead of going from point A to point B, you may actually save some money by having an additional stop between your two destinations. So let's say, for example, you were booking from, I don't know, New York to Florida. Well, New York to Florida might be a certain price, but if you decided to go from New York to Tennessee to Florida, you might actually get a cheaper flight all around by adding that extra stop in your flights. Larger airports tend to have better deals than smaller ones, so if you can adjust your route to get a better deal, this may very well be a good way to save on your flights. And my last tip is check out different flight booking engines. There are a variety of different booking engines that claim that they can get you some cheaper flights, and they're totally worth checking out. So I'm not really sure which one is actually the best booking engine for flights, but some of the most popular ones are Watchdog, Scott's Cheap Flights, Hopper, and Skyscanner. I'm sure that there are a lot more, and I do plan on doing some more research here in the near future to find out which ones the best ones are, and hopefully make a video that I can bring to you guys that cover all the best ones, so I can provide you guys with the information that you need on each individual booking engine. Personally, I use Google Flights because it allows me to see the prices of flights way out in advance, but I have been meaning to check out Skyscanner because I've heard a lot of good things about Skyscanner. Let me know which one of these booking engines that you've had the best experience with, and let me know which one's your favorite, because that will help me out a lot, as well as that will help out the other people watching this video. And of course, if there's any tips I may have missed, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ways to save on my flights. And real quick, before this video comes to an end, I wanted to mention one more time my 10 dream destinations to travel to on a budget. I created this free resource so that way you would have 10 beautiful dream destinations, as well as all the resources you need to book and plan an entire trip for you and your family and start making memories ASAP, all at your fingertips. And if you want to pick that up, you can do so by clicking the link in the description. And of course, if you like this video, please drop a like. That helps me out a lot. And if there's anything that I may have missed or any of these tips have helped you out, please drop a comment, let me know. And be sure to share this video if you know anybody that you think that this video could help out. That helps me out a lot. That'll help them out a lot. And I cannot wait to see you on your next trip. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.